Hey guys, Cody Soltis here from ConsciousLove.org here for your monthly readings for December 2015. It's almost into New Year's, thank God. I'm going to keep this intro short so we can get lots of readings done with this battery. I'm going to be using the Wisdom of the Oracle by Colette Baron Reid and the Angel Heart Sigils deck by Stuart Pearce, the companion to Angels of Atlantis. So my readings are kind of on pause. If you guys want personalized readings, you can still submit the form. Just know I'm not going to get to you for a while. I think I'm going to change it so that everyone just gets a voice recording reading, because it's a faster way for me to just be recording, send, record, send, instead of having to type or having to make a video and then edit it and then wait for it to convert. Audio files are easy. So that's what I might just be doing for all of you, but despite your requests for other things. If any of you are deaf or hard of hearing, we can find a way. I can learn sign language. I want to relearn sign language because I knew it, and it's so expressive and passionate, and I'm sorry, I have a thing for Niall DeMarco at the moment, and I hope he wins. I don't watch those shows until there's a marathon on, then I can't stop watching, and yeah, just come on, universe. So, let's get into these readings for all the individual signs. Love you guys. Hi Libra, this is your December reading. Cards are already jumping out. We're going to get one card from the Angel Heart Sigils deck, which will be the theme, our initial talking point, a little bit of a primer energy. Everything will kind of touch back to this card, but it's also just for us to talk about first, in order to get you to the space that you need to be in to be properly receiving the rest of the guidance and messages. So pretty much it's like the primer conversation, and then the other ones will be a little bit more specific, and you'd be like, okay, you may have to talk about that first to get me here to be making these connections. Okay, that's our first card. These cards are freezing because they've been out here all day. The other three cards, they are not linear in time. I want to stress that they're not linear in time. They are where we are now, where we're going, and how we're going to get there, but it's more so than that. It's our heart strength and our spirit. So the heart, where we are now, is the emotional experiences, or it's the core, just life. Like right now, this is what we're feeling, this is what we're experiencing, this is the heart of it, this is the life part of it. The strength, which is also how we're going to get to where we're going. It may be a challenge, it may be guidance, there's going to be kind of guidance throughout, as always. But it's important that it's called the strength because it's something that you already have the power and ability to be doing. So it's really the universe giving you an opportunity to either discover that you have the strength, or to further strengthen that muscle, so to speak. Whatever. So it might be perceptively as a challenge, but it's your strength. It is the thing that you are able to do and how you will get stronger. The last is where we're going in terms of, this is the spiritual objective. This is kind of like the soul lesson that we're learning, that we will learn. Maybe end of the month, maybe not, maybe earlier the month, maybe later. It doesn't really matter. There's no timetable, really. And Libras are my last one, thank goodness, because I am freezing. Oh no, there's a ladder in the background. Whatever. So let's get into this reading. What's that? Okay, they really want to start with the spiritual lesson. So we'll do that, and then we'll go around. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Processing. Hold on, guys. Yeah. This is a tough lesson to learn. Very, very tough. We have Observer. And it's cool because we've been learning and will continue to be learning how to be an observer. How to be a non-judgmental observer, and how to see great things in other people. How to see multiple things. This is more than just, oh yes, I'm getting, yes, you will start to see an improvement in our intuitive abilities, in our spiritual abilities, to be seeing things from different perspectives, to be seeing things in people that we maybe never saw before. And that's kind of the main thing, because yes, as your powers, your intuitive abilities, they're very natural and normal for everyone to have, or growing, you're going to be making it easier for you to be in a state of observance, meaning you won't get overswept with ego all the time. Like with me, you have times when you're very spiritual, and then you have those people who just come into your life who make you seem so human and seem so low, and just react and just get kind of nasty and just feel like, well, where's all my spirituality now? And it's so hard to be seeing the love and light within you when I'm mad and hateful towards you. Or it's so hard to be seeing the good in you when I'm so upset. And this is really showing me that that's really the whole point. We're going to be able to see those things from a balanced perspective. Okay, we'll get back to that. So the overarching theme, you have Veneration. It's reminding me of the Leos and the Aries. This is all about respect, and about remembering how the spiritual and the physical intersect and how they really are the same. You get that from the little Venn diagram there and the symbol, but really that's what I'm being told anyway. Veneration, to me, being venerable, yeah, you're wise, you're respected, you're considered a very spiritual person, you're honored, you're venerated, you're revered. And it's kind of remembering you to be observing the good in all people and all things at all times, which is a very difficult spiritual lesson to learn. I'm learning it kind of now with my training, but also like for anyone who's spiritual or religious, to be living in a world where like Hitler and ISIS existed, like how do you say namaste to people like that? God can do it. I said this in my other thing too. It's like people get freaked out, like, oh no, if you lie, God hates you just as much as you lie, as if you or commit a murder. It's the same equivalent. So you can't do all these bad things. And I'm saying no. God is so amazing. He can forgive a murder just as much as he can forgive a white lie. And that's more from God's perspective, I would say, from being a divine consciousness of love. And that's kind of the same thing of no matter how much bad you see in people externally, we're going to be much, much better at seeing and honoring and respecting the light within. Again, this is all namaste. The light within me honors and recognizes the light within you. The spirit within me recognizes the spirit in you. We are all the same universe. So I, as a universe, recognize you as a universe. And thereby I gave you permission to be and exist. And I respect you for being existing as you are instead of trying to change you or whatever. And again, I respect that the confronting situations that we come, I can observe that and be like, that's just universe and flow. That's just the universe presenting me with a difficult person, because on a spiritual level, we're all one, and it's trying to help this me, and I'm kind of helping that me, God, whatever. You know what I'm trying to say? We're helping each other, like in a soulmate level. Like that's why we're brought together, good or bad. We're learning things. Of course, we would get this. So this month in particular, guys, and just right now, we have Thinker in the protection stage, meaning that we're processing a lot of old thoughts. You might feel that you're stuck in thought, but really you're not. You're not. You're not stuck in thought. You're not going in circles. You're processing. And if it feels like you're going in circles, that's fine. No, it's temporary. Just know that. Because things are all being connected. Lines are being drawn. Dots are being connected. I think I already said that. And just realize that you're processing and you're getting rid of a lot of old thoughts that no longer need to be there. My camera battery might die, FYI, but I'm going to try to get this in. So, okay. Lesson accepted. Getting back to that respecting of other people. I'm feeling a little human and bad. Shameful, but not shameful. Like shameful in a good way, guilty in a good way, whatever. We have peace. And I just feel like I should be saying sorry to people in the physical who don't even watch this, so I should probably go talk to them right after this about... It's a protection stage, which means that we're feeling very protective of our peace. So we might be a little bit attacky. We might be causing some confrontations with those people who we're not necessarily honoring as spirit incarnate as well. And observing that, who we might have some negative thoughts about. And the peace card is all about, again, this is our strength, that we have the ability to be at peace right now. Even though we feel threatened, even though we feel that we're off balance or whatever, but we don't. My battery's going to die, so I'm going to pause here and keep talking because I don't want to rush it. You know what I just realized? That there's meditation, and that's a moment where things become clear, but I've also had mobile meditations where I'm on a walk, and that's what zones me out enough to be getting clarity and flow. And I think I just dubbed giving readings as verbal meditation, because it's really what it is. It's really what it is, a verbal meditation for me. Often it's the only time I get to be meditating in a sense. And I like that. I just named it that. So whatever. So going back to that peace card. We have the power to be peaceful. We have the free will choice. And we're being presented with plenty of opportunities to choose peace over conflict. And maybe I didn't choose that recently. And I need to own up to that. I need to be honorable and respectful of myself, to be honest with myself and of other people. Maybe my thoughts did impede my actions or my words to some people. And forgiveness is not a bad thing or a shameful thing. I feel like I need to say that too, where normally forgiveness is... Well, my forgiveness is for the forgiver, but I think for right now, like apologizing rather. I mean, to be acknowledging the need to apologize is not acknowledging self-shame. It's very important to stress that. I think that's why people don't apologize. It's because they enforce shame on themselves. And that comes from our raising in our childhood, where you were shamed until you apologize, and even then you might still have been shamed by people, and that's not the point. It's about being humble. And true humility, not shame. Because shame is the complete opposite of humility. So, no matter what you're thinking, no matter who you're honoring or dishonoring with yourself, whether it's yourself or someone else in your life who's very important to you, most likely, who's normally upsets you and makes you feel unsafe, so that makes you on guard, and creating some not peaceful situations, making conflict and blaming it on them when really it is coming from you. We're really being called to be observing all of these qualities, to be observing the respect and dignity of other people, to be observing our thoughts, not stuck in them, and to be observing how our thoughts and how our beliefs and all these things are giving us this chance from the universe to choose peace, ourselves to choose peace, to choose actively that we have the strength and inherent ability to be peaceful and to have a peaceful life and to not feel victim but feel a brave chooser and creator of peace. So I said that, hey, these people they're messing up my peace, or they're always fighting with me. It's like, or I'm always fighting with them, but it's not my fault, but it is my fault, but I want permission to act this way. And I get that. I do get that. If you need to do that, please do it until you get to the point where you're beyond it. And then maybe apologize. We're being asked to choose peace when we can. When we're ready. And clearly we are ready, because we wouldn't be given these opportunities if we weren't ready. Or if it wasn't leading up to a point where we would be ready. So keep that in mind, guys. Be observant. Again, meditation was a big thing over the past week and this week coming up. Again, I'm recording this at the very beginning, not even December yet, very end of November. So, be mindful, and there's my magic number, 353. Cool. Which is my sign that I'm on the right track and making positive life choices to change my world. And yeah, 353 is the time I ascribed to coming out to my very best friend when I was like, I don't know what grade I was in, high school, somewhere between 7th and 12th grades in there, 10th, 9th, I don't remember. Oh, I was bi. So, yeah. Cool. Thank you guys for that sign. We're approaching 444, so hey, let's just keep talking till that happens, so it's on point. I love you guys so very much. 3, 2, 1. 444! Woo! Angel number! Cool. So, take that as more forced signs. Again, see, even my battery dying is totally on purpose. Totally on purpose. Totally the universe working together for just that little stupid, silly experience. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for receiving my light I'm shining and for letting me witness yours as well. Guys, this is for all of us, though I'm seeing it in my mind in terms of me. I know this is for all of us, so we can all listen to this. Please share your story below. Please like, share, subscribe, but more importantly, talk to me. Comment. I want this to be a community and a social thing, not just the Cody Show, okay? So I love you so very much. Have a fantastic December. You're beautiful, you're gorgeous. Never forget that. We are capable of doing the right thing. Okay. Love you.